folks, we are nearing Port Canaveral. It's been 2 years and some since our last cruise, and this is really something. It's been quite the journey. A lot of cancellations, a lot of uncertainty. It's going to be good to finally be back on a Disney cruise. It's a new ship, it's on the Wish. We've heard mixed reviews, but we're gonna make the best of it. We even have a hurricane in tow, but I'm sure Disney, oh, look at her. There she is, folks.
The Carnival cruise without the tail.
Port Canaveral, North Cargo Piers.
There she is. You'll see her little stacks right there, you'll see. They're coming up this bridge right now. But yeah, there's a hurricane in tow, and we are 100% sure that Disney will be taking care of us, for sure. Even if it's a cruise to nowhere, they will definitely be taking care of us and make sure that they take the best possible route, whether it be out to sea, or we might not be able to dock at Castaway Cay or Nassau, but it is what it is. And we're excited to be on Disney's new ship, the Wish. There she is, folks, the Disney Wish. I don't think it looks bigger than the other ones, but we shall see.
So good afternoon, fellow ticket holders. Today is a very special day. After 2 years and 8 months, we are back on a Disney Cruise Line ship. Today we are going to be embarking on the Disney Wish, Disney's newest cruise line. So come with us today as we go on this new adventure. Let's go. And first thing that we see as we park in the parking structure is the Disney Wish herself, right here at Port Canaveral, the most beautiful port to pull into. Now we can only compare it to San Diego, but with Disney having their own little terminal here, it's really nice and classic. So let's stop delaying. Let's get through security. We'll probably catch you on the opposite side of the building. We'll try to get some shots of the nose, but otherwise we will be getting on the ship here momentarily. And there she is, up close shot of the Disney Wish. We're very excited, but again, let's not delay anymore. Let's go right on through and get on. All right, Vanessa, are you ready? We're working our way through. There's Chip and Dale over there riding the Aqua Mouse. But yes, we are number 9, and they're boarding 1 through 9 as soon as we got here. And just like that, here comes the mash rush of the number 10s right behind us. All right, here we go. Through the Mickey funnels. All right, we are cleared to sail. Time to get on. I can smell it from here. I can see the pumpkins from the pumpkin tree. Let's step on board for the first time on the Disney Wish. Boom. Hi.
How are we doing?
Good.
What's your family name?
Chad and Vanessa.
Chad and Vanessa.
Yep.
Are we ready?
We're ready.
Please welcome aboard Chad and Vanessa.
Woo! We're here. We have made it on board. And greeting us as we board the ship is Belle. Hello, Belle. Thank you for having us aboard the Disney Wish. We are very excited. And we come right into this new beautiful atrium with the pumpkin tree for the fall. And we have a few things that we need to do, so let's go take care of those before we can relax. We've taken care of everything we need to do. We got our reservations for the rainforest room, and we're on the wait list for brunch. We're now waiting in line for lunch because we're gonna do the sit-down lunch here at the Walt Disney side of 1923. Change of plans. Looks like they are bringing us over to the Roy Disney side of 1923. So we're very excited still to check out this restaurant. Should be the same food either way. So we just put our order in for lunch, and we look to be sitting in the Maleficent Sleeping Beauty section. What's cool about this restaurant is it has all these drawings and concept arts and color palettes and things from the different animated movies. Really cool. It'll be interesting to see what we get on the Walt Disney side at dinner. And look how cute the small fairy godmother outfits are. Those are really cute. We also have the book from the intro of the movie. So for lunch today, we are both starting out with the beef empanada with red chimichurri sauce. We've had this on the other cruise ships and it is delicious.
And for lunch today, I got the lobster poached salad with fingerling potatoes, some lobster medallions, arugula and some lettuce, I believe. If not, I will add a description below. It's really good so far from what I've tried. I'm waiting for some lemons.
And I just got a basic chicken Caesar salad. So, romaine lettuce, Caesar dressing, croutons, tomatoes, and grilled chicken. Looks really good. Had this before, it is excellent. And finally for dessert, we got the molten pot, which looks to be a molten lava cake with some chocolate gelato, I believe. Looks really good. And lunch was a success. We are now finished. All right, like I said, we just finished lunch here at the Roy Disney site of 1923, and it is fantastic to do the sit-down lunch.
Yeah. It's always the sailing away menu, which it's very familiar from all the other ones. It's so good.
Love doing that due to the fact that we run around trying to do all the other things like getting our reservations that we're trying to get done. So yeah, it gives you a chance just to calm down and not have to then go rush up to the buffet. So at this point, it's after 2, so our room should be ready. So let's go check out our room. Now I do hear the Rocketeer. I don't know if that's picking up. Fountain of Nations right there.
Yep. If you know, you know.
All right, let's go see if we can get in our room. And it seems like we can finally say hello to Cinderella, who is our statue for this cruise. So hello, Cinderella. And behind her, we have one mischievous cat who is trying to catch some mice. Jock and Gus Gus. And out right now is Tiana and Prince Naveen. They are greeting us as we are exiting out of lunch. Hello up there. All right, we've made it to the 6th floor, and it looks like we have Cinderella's carriage in the carpet. But our room is this way, 6622. It says this direction. Okay, so I know our room is by the elevators.
Yep.
I thought we were by the right ones, but apparently we went the wrong direction.
Yep.
Earlier I kept going the wrong direction trying to find the stall. So it looks like we're walking the length of this 6th hallway here. But at least we'll see the elevator soon. Crazy. So we're going up in numbers. Now look at these lights, it's really neat.
They're so bright. It's very, very bright.
But very short, like, that's it. I can touch the ceiling.
Yep.
It's crazy, but look at these light fixtures and the way it kind of makes that. So it's Cinderella themed, but it also makes the shadow or the
little,
what is that called? The projection. It makes a little projection around the outside edge. It's really neat. All right, let's keep going. We're at 6608. All the way back down. And also as we walk, let's check out the carpet here. It's like blue and pink and red. There's the entrance to the other elevators, which is red. That's where we wanted to be. So we're right here, right at the elevators, 6622. All right, Vanessa, do the honors. Here we go, Peter Pan says. All right, so while we're here in the room and before everything gets all in shambles, we'll go ahead and do a quick room tour. So as I said, this is room 6622. This is a standard ocean view room with veranda. What's exciting is this is the first time that we have done a Disney cruise with a veranda, and what is also more exciting is that our veranda is kind of oversized. It's a special shape, so we will check that out last, but let's do a quick walkthrough of this room. I know there's a lot of videos of these out there, and I know the balcony is the most important part, so we'll do this really quick as possible. So we'll just start right here at the door. The first thing that I noticed compared to the other Disney Cruise Line ships is how tight this corridor is between the bathroom wall and the closet. But just like on the other ships, it is a split bathroom. So our first door, we have just the toilet with a sink and mirror. Nothing too exciting. This is also where the thermostat is between the 2 bathroom doors. And then in the other room is the shower. Now one thing that you can see right off the bat that's noticeable is that it is not a curtain shower, that they did put these glass doors in, which is really nice. Haven't heard anything about them being horrible, as in opening up or not letting the water. Oh, looks like it goes both directions. That's cool. But yeah, really neat. And we have another vanity set here with a mirror and some towels and soap and everything. And that's where your tissues are under the sink. So I think it's a little bit smaller and tighter again compared to the other ships we've been on. And then we'll go ahead and go over here to the closet. Now I've heard there's some trick to this. So it says slide to open. So let's open this to the middle. So it looks like here in the middle we have some shelving units. And that laundry bag that we want to make sure not to lose, as they will charge us. This is where the safe is. And where you can put your valuables. And a couple more shelves down below. So if we open the left, because we can't open the right with that one. This is where we have our life vests. And some hangers, and a big open closet. Now this is where it gets tricky. We have been seeing on other videos, you have to close this. You have to close this to open this. Because all of them are just inside of each other. And again, we have life jackets. Now something new compared to the others is that these have robes in the closet. That is interesting. And again, more room. Now I don't think these are as big or as wide as the other ones, but again, it's been almost 3 years since we've been on a cruise with Disney, so I'm unsure. Now up next is one of the most important things to some people is what is the theming of this room, and this is a Cinderella themed room on the back of the bed. Really nice. There's some sparkle in that, and on both sides of the bed we have a big lamp. We have a reading lamp. They can turn and adjust the brightness. We have master light switches, and it looks like we have a European style plug, but 2 USBs, which is nice for this side of the bed for the person. And you have a tiny drawer. And if we get down here on the floor, we can see that this does have under the bed storage, just like the Disney World rooms. So plenty of room to put those luggage bags due to the fact that there's not much room in the closets to put them. So you have to put them somewhere, so plenty of room under the bed here. One major upgrade compared to the other cruise ships is we do have this really nice large TV at the foot of the bed. Now I've heard that the problem with it is the fact that it doesn't swivel, it's stationary, and so if you were on this opposite side of the room at the couch, it could be hard to see. Especially with the rooms that are a little bit longer and have a Murphy bed by the door. It's definitely not ideal, but if you got two just in the bed, you got a nice big TV at the end. And just right past that, we do have the vanity here and work area. Here we have some more shelves and cubby holes. And one thing I did notice is that this phone is finally attached to the wall. There's plenty of videos we were watching where they just had it kind of sitting here nilly-willy. So someone has finally attached the phones to the walls. We have a vanity stool here, and there is a middle drawer. Let's see what we got in here. So looks like we still get stationery and a pen. You do get a couple postcards, the room occupied tag, a couple of room service morning breakfast things, and some guides with phone numbers and important information. Right above that drawer there, we do have some more light switches. So this is saying balcony and curtains, ceiling and mirror. So that one turns the mirror on. That turns the ceiling light on. That turns the lights to the curtains on. I assume that one turns the one on the balcony, but we can't see that right now. Finally, for this vanity area, we have a couple more drawers here. Oh, I guess that's a door with a couple of shelves. This one we have the hair dryer and the heat pad for hot irons. Have a little bit of a working space here, 4 cups, and 3 more shelving units, and a empty tissue box holder. Okay, don't know if there's supposed to be tissues in there, but we do not have them. Finally, another drawer. That one's empty. And this would be the cooler fridge. And it's kind of cool. It'll hold beverages and keep them cool. But the space is really small compared to just having a mini fridge like they have on the other cruise ships. And it looks like this cooler can hold 13 bottles of water and 4 canned beverages. And opposite of the vanity, we do have the sofa. You got this table here that's movable to either use it here at the sofa or over at the edge of the bed. This does pull down to do one more sleeping arrangement. So it's just like a twin bed. And we have more of that Cinderella art here. It is Cinderella with the godmother and the carriage. And finally, and probably the most important part of this tour, which I know a lot of you probably have fast forwarded to this part to see what this balcony looks like, because I know I do that with room tours, is what does the balcony look like? Like I said at the beginning of this video, this is a differently shaped balcony because we are kind of on the circular part of the balcony set. and it is actually extra large. So we can see here, it kind of goes there and circles out and around and extra large that direction. So if I stand in this opposite corner, we have enough room for like 3 of those chairs. We have this table here, and on this side we have 2. Enough room for probably 2 or 3 more chairs. But yeah, plenty of room on this extended extra large balcony. And to give a quick idea, over there you can see the kick out curve. We are like the second one there on the bottom, so we kind of kick out and make a special extra large balcony. Which, what will be nice is in the event that we do run into this storm that's coming through, Storm Ian, we'll be able to pull those chairs back closer to the door here and be able to keep dry underneath of this overhang. And so yeah, that's the room tour here, room 6622. As I said, it's a veranda room, kind of modified. I really like how large this balcony is.
Definitely, it's really big.
Yeah. So yeah, that would be the room tour. Hope you enjoyed that. At this point, not sure what we're going to do. We're waiting for the sailway. We'll probably do the sailway outside our balcony here,
yep.
Or something like that. So there's one more thing. We did get our Castaway Club gifts. So it looks like we have a couple of different gifts here. So we are 1 silver and 1 gold, because Vanessa's still silver and I am gold on this cruise. And in the box we have this like passport travel booklet, which we have seen in other videos, which allows you to put things in it.
That's pretty cool.
Keep it organized if you're going traveling. And then this big drawstring bag here, instead of the sling bag that everybody was getting before, because it's an inaugural cruise with the Disney Wish, you got this nice tote bag that's printed on, high quality. Yeah, really nice.
A zipper.
And I believe inside they have a couple of, people are saying these are pull sashes that go over your chair to hold your towels on, but I think they're luggage covers, because I would not want to go up on deck and see these over top of the chairs.
I think they're...
Don't be silly. They are not personal sashes, but yeah, these are the current gifts. I guess up next is to put the magnets on the door. I didn't realize we had that in our carry-on. So let's go ahead and get the magnets on the door and see what layout we got going on this time. And here's our door for now. So up here we have one, since it's bigger on the inside, we have our Neon 2 Tickets to Adventures magnet. No touchy, don't touch our magnets. You got Chip and Dale, you have Halloween in the middle here with our blue logo. You have the Disney Vacation Club member square. These are our I Love DCL magnets that we make and give out during magnet exchange. Peace, love, Disney. And right now we have the Texas and Maryland flags for Vanessa and I. Doing the magnets on the door is always so much fun. So yeah, that's cool. Everything outside is magnetized, so you're able to put those magnets out there. And we're going to end up with even more magnets out there because we are doing a magnet exchange with people in a Facebook group. So as we go along, we will show those, or at the end of the cruise we'll show the final door, and a lot of times it is going to just be covered in magnets, but at this point we actually need to go back to the spa so we can get our sticker on our little Key to the World cards, because that will allow us to get into the rainforest room for the 4 days that we're on the ship. So we need to go do that, and then we'll see what we can do. Maybe it's time for ice cream or something, but we'll definitely need to go up on deck at this point. Alright, stickers for the cruise along rainforest room have been acquired. We have made it to deck 11 now, and we're going to get some free ice cream from Sweet Minnie's Ice Cream. Our first ice cream cones acquired. We've got vanilla and chocolate twist because that's what they have right now. Well, it's 4:30. I can hear the sailaway party upstairs going on, but it looks like we are still tethered to the pier, so we are not quite leaving yet. But what is interesting is like I said, we are here during hurricane or tropical storm, currently Ian, and they just made an announcement that we may have a delayed entry back into port on Friday, and that if anybody has a flight before 3 p.m. that they might want to try to change the flight. And that's kind of interesting to do that announcement now, because everybody's trying to just get ready to leave and have a good vacation, and all of a sudden be like, oh hey, you might want to change your travel plans. So Vanessa was on the internet. It was working perfectly fine, which apparently they give you free full internet on embarkation day, but then all of a sudden it just stopped. I'm assuming that a lot of people are trying to now get a hold of the airlines or change it online as well as we're getting ready to leave. So this is definitely going to be an interesting cruise. We will continue to do the videos and figure out what's going on. We may have a cruise to nowhere, but yeah, it'll definitely be an interesting one. All right, so they just dropped the ropes, so they should be loosening them down there, and we can finally set sail. He's letting it go. Rope number 1, rope number 2. Got one more rope. Who's gonna let us go? They're pulling them in. And we are off. We are away from the pier and finally setting sail. Goodbye, seagulls. Goodbye, friends at the terminal. It was nice seeing ya. Good luck with the storm. And right now on my phone, I do have the webcam up just to see if we get seen on the webcam. Obviously, once this video gets published, you will know. But yeah, it's really cool. You can see people sail away. It has really started to cool down. There's a lot of clouds in the sky. We are coming upon the building that has the webcam on it. Right over there is where the webcam is. Okay, so I have the wrong one. So it's not this one. It is the blue one because there's a sign that says wave. So we will try again to wave at the people in the webcam right over here. That is one massive cargo ship taking some stuff out of the cargo hold. Again as we come into the edge of the coast. So from what I could tell, they just kept to the top deck with the webcam, but that's okay. We are passing the edge of the coast and are officially out to sea on our next adventure. There were some surfers down there too. And speaking of our next adventure, it is time for dinner. We have first dining, which is at 5:45, so we need to get ourselves together and go have some dinner. And speaking of dinner tonight, we are at the World of Marvel restaurant. So we have been seated. We're kind of seated back on the side wall, so not really in a good spot, but the theming in this restaurant is outstanding. We do have our PIM quantum core that has been activated and ready for our show today. And in between each course, we are greeted with all of this stuff from the Avengers and Marvel, and a whole bunch of just clips from the movies And starting out dinner with bread service, we have a red and brown marble bread with a red pepper dipping sauce. Alright, so for my starter, I got the pork belly bao bun. This looks really good. I've heard mixed reviews, so I'm excited to try it.
I got the dill and lemon marinated shrimp. Looks really good.
Which is apparently new for this cruise.
Yep. They used to do a big old fried shrimp and people are angry about that.
But you like this.
But I like shrimp like this, so let's give it a try.
Next up is the soup salad course, and I got soup today. So I got the white cheddar broccoli soup.
I got potato, celery, and knockwurst soup. Oh, and carrots. Sounded good. I'm excited to give it a try.
3, 2, 1.
Uh-oh.
Let's give him 4. Friday? Bring up one of the enchanted. What just happened?
Scott, were you playing with the regulator again?
Yeah, I just wanted to surprise you.
Oh, you did. Honey, you shrunk the ship.
Alright, hold on, let me just,
Quantum cores are back online.
Actually, you must. No.
Next up is the main course. I got the chicken schnitzel, which comes with green beans and some potatoes with some onions on top. So there is an anchovy on my plate. I'm going to eat this and give it a try. I'm a little scared.
Next up, I got a lighter note shawarma platter with some pita. It looks like it has some tzatziki, some chickpeas, and there's some marinated steak in there. Sounds good.
And making an appearance is Ant-Man and Wasp.
Scott, which one is the guy who wouldn't stop eating during the battle?
Over there. He's staring at us.
Yes?
Well, this is awkward.
I see. Yes, Captain.
Oh, tell Danvers, thanks for the help.
No, Captain, off the ship.
Oh. They want to congratulate us?
They want us off the ship.
Yeah, makes sense. Look, let me skip ahead. I have a surprise for everyone.
No, no more surprises, please.
Now, this will be sweet. Literally. Check this out. Garçon? The happy accident from the quantum core. Well, all things considered, it looks like our little presentation was a success.
And finally, the dessert course. We're starting out with quantum core cookies that apparently were shrunk in the whole process. And for my chosen dessert, I got the Nano Dobos Torta, which is layered cake of rich chocolate truffle cream and caramel.
And for my dessert, I got the quantum key lime pie with key lime curd, raspberry gel, which I don't see. I guess it's the little circles, whipped lime ganache. I'm excited to try this.
And that'll conclude dinner here at the World of Marvel. Alright, we are back to the room and there should be a towel animal in the bed. Let's see what it is. Oh my goodness. What in the world do we have here?
Oh!
Looks like we have a dachshund dog.
Oh my gosh. Sam, this is for you.
Not that we had a choice, but I've never seen them make a dachshund dog out of the bed runner.
This is so
This is so cute. And if anybody is confused, our friends over at the theme park foodies, Sam and Jay, they have a dachshund dog. His name is Frank. And yeah, so it was the first thing we thought of when we saw our bed animal today. And as we stated earlier, we are in a magnet exchange and we got our first magnet. This is from the Holmes family in room 8052. And they got this magnet that says, "Let's Cruise Disney Wish Inaugural Sailing 2022. Let's go place it on the door." And we'll place our new magnet right here. Alright, so we just finished up at dinner. And overall, the World of Marvel restaurant is pretty good.
Yeah, the show was really funny with Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah. And everything goes real fast there. I didn't realize.
fast.
It's like, we went in late because we needed to go talk to guest relations and still didn't actually end up needing to do that. But yeah, we ended up going in late. Luckily we knew what we wanted to order. But yeah, sat down, they asked, what do you want to eat? We ordered real quick, and everything just out, bang, bam, bam, bam. The show, we were kind of, like I was saying, we were kind of like in a hole, so we kind of couldn't see the screens that well for me to record, but we could just in person see it. For the food, we said that the appetizers were the highlight. They were thumbs up. For the entree, so
they were okay.
It was okay. The schnitzel was just basically fried chicken. It wasn't anything. It was kind of bland. What about your shawarma salad?
I like a shawarma salad. The chickpeas were super spicy. The lamb was really cooked well and tender. It was tender, and tzatziki sauce. And it had tomatoes and cucumbers, and it was refreshing. But there wasn't a lot of dressing for the salad, and just it was dry, and I just ended up liking the meat part.
Yeah, I guess we didn't actually talk about the appetizers. Like we said, it was the best. So let's circle back around to the beginning. So I had the pork belly bao bun. Like I said, we have heard mixed reviews about it, and it all depends on the cut of the pork. And I had it that it's actually mostly meat and not the fat. So I thought it was pretty good. The onions, the pickled onions were a little overpowering, but it was just okay. And then you had the dill shrimp, which was new apparently for this cruise, because like you stated, it was supposed to be a big fried shrimp.
People were angry about that. It used to be a giant, like a really big piece of fried shrimp, and supposedly it was really good. I had the dill and lemon marinated herb shrimp. It was a chilled shrimp, and it was so good. It kind of reminded me of the ones from Palo on the buffet, if you know what I'm talking about. But and it came with like little tangerines and little like a sauce, and it was really, really good. I loved it. I wanted more of that.
And then we had the soup course. So I had the white cheddar broccoli soup, and I think the highlight was the soups. It was fantastic. Definitely recommend it if you like broccoli cheddar soup. And then your soup was the potato,
celery, carrot soup with sausage, and it was so stinking good. It was like, I need more of this soup.
And then the entrees, like we said, were just okay. And then around to the desserts.
Oh my goodness.
We were too full by that point, but we did order some. So I had that layer cake. To me, it was a little bit too hard. The crunchy layers were not crunchy. Felt like it was still from the freezer or something. It was just all right. Not my favorite.
And I had the key lime pie, which it was similar to the lemon icebox cake on the other ships, and it was so good.
All right, so that would be our review of the Marvel dinner. I'm glad we did it. We thought about not doing that and skipping that one, but I think it was okay to do it once. And at this point, now that dinner is over, it is now time to go into our next thing, and we're gonna go to the Walt Disney Theater and see the show. So let's go check that out. And we are off again. We're gonna head to see the show. And the show we're gonna see tonight is called Disney Sees the Avenger. And look how beautiful this theater is. Very similar to the ones on the Dream and Fantasy. But we cannot show the show, so we will talk about it when we are finished. After that fantastic show, we need to go up and get a snack from the pizza shop. Deck 11. Here we are at Daisy's Pizza Pies. A slice of cheese and a slice of pepperoni acquired. So I hear this pizza's better than the ones on the other cruise ship. Let's give it a try and see. Yeah, it's much better. I like that it has this like the crispy crackery crust on the bottom. Now we did get it fresh. They just pulled the pepperoni out of the oven. This is fantastic. But obviously free pizza is always good pizza. And of course we are back for more ice cream. Ice cream's number 2 acquired. Let's go into Mickey's main sale and see if there's anything that we want to get. So this jacket is very interesting and funny and cool. And we got like Mickey Pool and the Disney Cruise Line, the cruise door, which is the classic cruise door. And then you have these towel animals. How cute is that? They also have these really cute Disney Wish Loungefly, and Vanessa found the Chippendale porthole part of it. And if you happen to be at the beach and your phone needs their own beach chair, they have one of those too. And I really like this Halloween on the High Seas sweatshirt here. You got a little pumpkin and a, look at that ghost. How cute is that? Little Mickey anchor, and in the pocket you got Mickey and his candy bowl. You got the cruise line embroidered on the other sleeve. And it's not even dated. That is really nice. And look at this shirt. I don't know if they had it at the parks because it does have a... no, that's not Donald. That's like...
That is Donald.
He's a funky looking Donald. So I don't know if this is part of the collection from the parks, but you got like Donald inside of his candy corn. You got Goofy as a tree. You got the pumpkins, and look, there's Chippendale right there eating some candies. I don't know, I might need to get this. Oh look, Minnie Mouse is a cat. And they have this one in my size. I was getting ready to wonder if it did, so I think I'm gonna pick this one up. I really enjoy this print. And I saw this over on the other side where the kids, for the kids print, and I thought it was only for kids, but they actually have this cool print for adult sizes as well. Again, a undated Halloween's on the High Seas t-shirt. That is very rare and very awesome to see. And just to point out the rest of the Halloween stuff, they do have this Mickey pumpkin hat with those same little designs on there with the ghosts and the candies and things. We also have a Happy Halloween, Halloween on the High Seas lanyard and ID holder. Looks like you have a black cauldron mug. Oh, with a Mickey pumpkin in the middle. And they have these Mickey or mini ears that are just orange and black. And before we go to bed tonight, we got one more task we need to do. We need to hand out our magnets for the magnet exchange. Door number 1 complete. But also look how cute their door is. That is really neat. Door number 2 complete. They also have all these cute little magnets on their door. So the next door is all the way down at the end of 7, but up ahead I see a really cool door. Let's check it out. What in the world? Boo to you, trick or treat. Look, there's a Mickey pumpkin with candy in it. She's also a vacation planner. And look at the room next door. Has a dinosaur and a pumpkin wreath and trick or treat banner and a sloth hiding behind the tea. Now this is really neat. So the theming of this floor, floor 8, changed. So you have the green carpet and you also have different lighting. We're on a mission for the next room. Next room done. And the 9th floor is just like the 8th floor. It's that green for the Sleeping Beauty themed rooms. This door has so many, not sure where it's gonna go, so I guess right in the middle. And here we are at the last one. Magnets. Finished. Alright, so that will conclude our day 1 here on the Disney Wish.
What a day.
A couple things we need to just tie up here. We did get to see, like I said, we did see the show. That was pretty fantastic. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It reminded me basically of Mickey's PhilharMagic, but instead of Donald, it was Goofy. He basically wants to be a captain of the ship, and he goes through this whole storytelling with the songs from the different movies, kind of like Donald with PhilharMagic and him wanting to be the sorcerer. So that's how I can kind of compare it without like spoiling the show. But yeah, it was really good.
It was really good, and we got to utilize the balcony seats.
Yeah, so a lot of people don't really go over there that we had seen when we were watching other videos, so we thought we would go use those seats. The only thing I can say is it's very loud in that section because you're right next to the speaker wall. Other than that, the view's pretty good.
Yep.
And you're away from all the massive people down below. But yeah, so other than that, that will conclude our day 1, like I said, here on the Disney Wish. It has been a long and tiring day. Very tired now.
Yeah, we didn't even get to see the majority of the ship. We haven't even covered that much.
So as we go along on the next 3 days, we will explore the ship, and
we're probably gonna do Rainforest Room tomorrow.
Yeah, so like we picked up our passes. We're gonna do that through actually every other day.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, be safe, be kind, and adventure on. Bye. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed to our channel yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below.